2 weeks ago, I already more or less preached on this text. So we had a similar passage from Mark, an apocalyptic passage that talked about the coming of the Son of Man, or as it also could be translated, the coming of the child of humanity. Today we have the parallel verses just in Luke's wording and with some more details and descriptions. Maybe you remember that apocalypse does not necessarily mean the end times, as we have come to understand it, but unveiling or uncovering. But uncovering of what? Looking at the text, I find the use of verbs striking. Look at the fig tree. When you see these things taking place, stand up and raise your heads. Well, certainly not with your eyes closed. Jesus is telling his disciples to look, to see, to observe, to take in, to not lift their gaze away from what is happening in the world, to be present in the moment, no matter how hard, to be here. I don't know about you, but I find it hard and harder to read or listen to the news. Since last year, when I thought it was bad, I feel it has gotten worse. More tensions, more shakings, more power that seems out of control. Something that has been bothering me in particular is the increase in hate language and the willingness, the readiness of using violence as legit means to achieve your goal. Past Monday, you may have not heard about this before, but past Monday was the International Day of the Elimination of Violence Against Women. And on that occasion, Germany published some statistics. In Germany last year, every third day a woman was killed by her former partner or partner. This year, it is every other day. That is just one small example. An example that affects me as a woman very much. And I bet there are other events or statistics that make you feel affected. Like, this is personal. It's getting close. It has something to do with me or who I am or how I live or my family or my neighbors. What is your reaction to these upwelling of fearful emotions? Maybe you are becoming an activist. You use your voice and you stand up against injustice. Well, maybe. But more common, I think, is withdrawal. Withdrawal from public opinion, from discourse, from communication, withdrawal from each other, because you cannot stand the opinion of the other. We withdraw into the coziness and safety of our home, our bubble. We try to jump from happy feelings to happy feeling, avoiding to feel the unpleasant emotions in between, because there isn't really anything we can do about it. And so during this season, we let ourselves be lulled in by the holidays, jumping from Thanksgiving to Christmas, busying ourselves with gift shopping, looking at the twinkling lights, soothing our aches with carols, with avoiding the painful spots by not looking at them. But that is what Jesus calls us to do. Be alert, be on your guard. Don't numb yourself with substitutes, but dare to look, dare to observe, dare to notice and act, and then talk about the world as it is. Does it seem as if God is absent from this world? Say it out loud. Kyrie eleison, we've got it written on there. Come, Lord. Come and be with us. Come and bring change. I need you. We need you. Communicate. Be in relationships. Build empathy. Ask questions. Advent is exactly that season. The season of waiting, observant and active. Don't take a shortcut. Don't take the fast lane. Go through all 4 Sundays. Observe the world around you. See the hurt, feel the pain, listen to the cries. Why? Because that is how we practice our faith. As baptized, we see hope in the darkness of the empty tomb. We await God in uncomfortable and inhospitable spaces, like a drafty barn. We await God growing in a teenager's womb. There's nothing romantic about this, nothing gemütlich or comfortable about this if we peel back the layers of cultural and commercial anesthetics. We hope against all odds. We live the despite of. We stand up and raise our heads and see and hope that in the midst of the messiness of our world, God will make all the difference. Choosing the vulnerability as the baby of an insignificant teenager over power and physical strength. Asking us to love in the face of violence and hate. Let me read that again. Asking us to love in the face of violence and hate. And promising to be with us. Emmanuel, God with us.